Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Let me get over here. All right, man. Come on, you hear me in the middle of this guy here. What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? I'm gonna be doing my back today. I'm gonna be doing a few exercises, getting them done, hitting them really good, doing full range of motion. Not a lot of heavy weight, but I am gonna push myself pretty hard today. It's a day where I don't feel like working out, but I know I got to just be consistent and keep going through it. So with that being said, let me get started. I'm going to start this off with lat prayers first. So Odin, you're going to have to move, man. Odin, come on. Come on, man. Odin, come on. Let me set up with the rope here. Now, lat prayers, or Dickersons, they're called. Let me see how these look over here. Can't really see this. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is kind of light. Feel that already. Yeah, if you guys are just brand new to my stream and just joining me right now, my name is Charlie D. Some people call me Coach Carlos. I've been a trainer for over 35 years. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified strength and conditioning coach, certified bodybuilding specialist, and a certified nutritionist. So I have an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm 61 years old. I train clients every day. I train every day. So you guys are welcome to subscribe if you want to check it out. All right. Bring this a little higher. This is the Jacked Up Fitness Power Rack, plate loaded. Okay. It feels like a little bit of too much weight for me because what I'm trying to do when I do that exercise, I really want to make sure I can track my lats when I do it. So I want to make sure that feels good. The minute I feel my delts taking over or being pulled into the movement, I stop. And exhale. Try to get a nice stretch here. Come down, I can track my lats, keep them tensed. Okay, whew. I did this exercise to pre-exhaust my lats because I'm going to do some chin-ups now. So let me set up the camera for that. Let me get this out of the way. What are you doing back here, Odie? Okay, I'm going to set this up.
Where you can play your favorites in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
up. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one set of weighted chin-ups here. Let me get the weight belt. Now, for those of you guys who have followed me for a while, know that I had a hernia surgery last year, and I've just gotten back to doing chin-ups a few months ago. So I was able to do one a few months ago, and then here is a 10-pound weight. I was able to do one, then I got it up to 2, 3, then I got up to 10. So now I do them with weights. Try to get, do them in sets of 5. Whew. That was a good set. See, I don't go too much, I don't go past 5 right now because I'm trying to get several good sets of 5 in a row. I don't know why the dogs are going crazy. Maybe my wife and my daughter came home from shopping. I can't really check my phone because I'm using my phone for the camera. Let me go see what's going on. Yeah, I guess that was a false alarm. These guys mess up my workout here. Hold on, let me get going again. Here, let me get another set with this belt. Whew. Yeah, I like to do it with the belt. I mean, with some added weight. Goes back to my roots about progressive weight training. So I'm constantly trying to up the reps, up the weight with this. Right now I'm just starting. Whew, that was a pretty good one. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Or if you got any tips on some back exercises, because I'm going to be doing, I did lat prayers, I'm doing the chin-ups, do some bent over rows and some dumbbell rows. So I'm going to hit my lats, try and make them wider, then the rows make them a little thicker. If you got another exercise to add to that, let me know. Whew. Yeah. I was reading something the other day about, because several of my clients are on that, the Ozempic and Wegovy, and I read now they're starting to have rare cases, but they're starting to have people complaining about eyesight issues, loss of eyesight issues, permanent. So it's only like 1 in every 10,000, but still, if that was me, I wouldn't want to be doing that for myself. That's just me though. Okay, hold on. Whew. All right, here we go. Let me get this in here. Well, that's pretty good too. I'm getting strong. I wasn't able to do 3. I know some of you guys might say those aren't full total, but those are. You just can't see them from that angle. From here, I go over the bar that I see up there in the mirror. But since I don't have a camera guy today, or camera wife today. Yeah, if you notice, most of these exercises I'm doing, not the lat prayers, but every other exercise is going to involve the biceps. So the biceps kind of get a secondary workout on every exercise. That's also why I do a neutral grip on the chin-ups, too. Let me get my rest for this next set. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a personal best for me. Whew, that was a good set. All right, now I'm going to do what we call a drop set by using no weights. Just do my body weight right now. Let's get that going right now. Okay. Whew. That's pretty good. All right. Now the next exercise I'm going to be doing, I know I'm moving pretty fast, but most of my clients have half-hour sessions, so I run through their exercises pretty quick, try to get them going. Next exercise is going to be bent over rows. So I'm going to turn the camera around, get that ready. Let me set this up over here. And listen, if you guys getting anything out of this workout or like to see an old dude train, feel free to subscribe, because I do have some knowledge. I think that should be good. Okay, I'm gonna do some bent over rows right here. Now, a lot of people shy away from this exercise because it puts you in a bad position. But if you use a light enough weight and learn strict, proper form, you shouldn't have any problem, because the lower back is not really in this exercise unless you round it a little bit more or bend it. So you want to use this. It does strengthen the lower back, but it doesn't put it at a lot of risk if you do it correctly. And that's what I'm trying to do. You get a second to rest. Like I said, if you guys are getting anything out of this stream, do me a favor, hit subscribe. I made this channel originally for my clients to check out, get some extra stuff, and show them some extra pointers on what I'm telling them as I work out, as they work out, as I'm training them. So I just want to make sure they have access to that too. So okay, I take an underhanded grip because I do try to hit my biceps as much as possible here. Ooh, that's a good set. See, as long as you keep your back in the right proper stage, you can handle the weight. It's not that heavy of a weight. So as long as you build yourself up, you should be able to handle it. Don't try to put on a heavy weight because that'll mess up your tendons and mess up your back. Let me get a sip of water. It's starting to get hot over here now in Florida. It was cold for a few days. We had a couple of days of winter, and that was about it. Whew. All right. Next set. What's up there, Miss MVD? Whew. Welcome to my stream. Okay, next set. Whew, that was good. One more set. Then I'm gonna do some dumbbell rows. Dumbbell rows, you can go pretty heavy because you're being held by your hand and your knees on the bench. So that's one reason why I've always liked that exercise. Yeah, I think that and close grip cable rows were two of my favorite exercises. I like T-bar back rows too for my back. When I say favorite exercise, I'm talking about back exercises. Bent over rows has never been one of my favorite. That's why I keep this bar loaded with the weight from my bent over rows, so I don't have the excuse that I have to load it every time I use it, so I can do it many more times. That's just one of the tricks I use, that I have to use to get myself to do it more. What's up, guys? Okay, next set. That was a good set. All right, let me get the bench over here, and let me get this curl bar out of here first. Put it to the side. Whew. I think that's good. What's up? Friday? Frida Quintana. What's up, girl? Or guy? I don't know what that is. Quintanulo. Thank you for watching. Okay, now I'm gonna do some dumbbell rows, one-arm dumbbell rows. Now, one of the reasons this has been one of my favorite exercises is because, like I said before, you get to hold yourself on the bench. You get to have your knee planted on the bench too. You get to have your other leg on the floor, and you're stabilized, so you can use pretty heavy weight and still have correct form on this exercise. So I liked it. I was always able to do heavier weight. Now, most of you guys know I stay within 45, 35, 25 for those dumbbells. But for this exercise, I use my 70s and 80s. Today, it's the last exercise I'm doing, so I'm using the 70s. But this exercise you can go pretty heavy on. This is one that I tell everybody to go a little heavier than normal. Problem is, I got my dumbbell underneath here. Okay. Now I was watching a video. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I was watching a video. I like watching this video of this guy, Sam Sulek. He's a good kid. He reminds me of me when I was a kid. But he was talking about his bent over rows, and he didn't like them because he felt it made his waist thicker. That's only if you turn, but if you do them properly, straight up and down with the way you can control, you don't use your trunk in a twisting manner like that. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. This is how I do it. Oh. Sam's getting ready for his show too. So I know he's gonna bust that shit out. Yeah, it reminds me of me when I was a kid. Okay, first arm. Okay. I take a little break, just a little second here in between. You guys hear the dogs barking? And big shout out to my daughter and my wife if they're watching. Okay, next arm. Whew. Wow, that was a good set. Yeah, I've been doing this exercise my whole life. It was always been one of my favorites. I like it. I gotta get some water. If you guys got any questions, thank you for the 100%. Yeah. I try to give 100%. I try to rest good between my sets too. A lot of people like to condense their rest. Depends on how your workout is going. If you're trying to do a quick workout and you want to keep your heart rate up and not worry about pushing a hevier weight, then yes, you can make your rest shorter. But if you're trying to get each set 100%, give it your hardest, push it your hardest, you need sufficient rest in between. That's not so much rest that you get cold, but you got to get a good rest. Let me get some water. Hold on. Out of some gas there. Okay. Second set. For next arm. I heard that the dogs are barking, they heard that weight drop. Yeah, my knees are pretty, my quads are pretty fried from yesterday already. It's only the next day and my legs are pretty sore. I'm starting to feel it, so after I finish this, I'm gonna hit the Theragun. my legs. Okay. Whew. All right. That was 2 sets of that. Ooh, that was a good workout. All right. I kept the sets short. Instead of doing 3, kept it up to 2. So I wanted to get it done in the half hour, which I believe I did. So, and I wanted to hit everything I could as much as possible. So, anymore. And I started feeling something in my shoulder on this last set, so I was feeling to stop it anyway. So I hope you guys got something out of this back workout. Whew. So if you're ever in Port St. Lucie, look me up. Catch me at one of the gyms locally. Don't forget, persistence overcomes resistance. Every time, because that's what's true. So if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys